Jennifer, I've always been fascinated by actors' early films.
Uh-huh.
Now let's go back. Moving Violations.
Oh my gosh.
Not Bill Murray, but Bill Murray's brother.
Was it John Murray? John Murray, yes. Yeah, do you want me to make a comment about that? The thing is, when I went in an audition, they were saying Jennifer's not right because she's too weird and quirky. And then they came up with the idea that if I auditioned with John Murray, that if he got the part, then I could get the part because he was really weird and I was really weird too. And we screen tested together. And he was very, very funny naturally. He's a funny guy. And he improvised the entire screen test and he was hilarious. And I went with him. And then when we did the movie, the director decided he didn't want him to improvise at all. And he insisted that he do the script. And John was so intimidated because I really do believe that he was talented. But I think he made a real mistake to start off being the lead in a movie. I think it would have been better if he kind of had smaller parts and sort of learned how to act a little bit because he really felt the weight of shouldering that entire film by himself. And of course it was a terrible situation.
Yeah, when you look back
Yes.
at roles where you're recognized most for.
Moving Violations is one of them, oddly enough.
Well, after you did your appearance on Cheers, a
Right.
great episode, were you surprised at how much you were recognized after that?
No, not really. Well, Hill Street Blues was a television show that a lot of people recognized me from. Moving Violations, Let It Ride when it came out, nobody saw it, but after it went to video, for some reason, everybody saw Let It Ride. And oddly enough, Fabulous Baker Boys, which was a very small part. I mean, I almost didn't do it because I thought, oh, this part is really small. And people still remember me from that.
The funny thing about Let It Ride, that movie seemed to be a little bit mishmashed. Were there a lot of cut scenes from that film?
Yeah, it was sort of, they hired this director, Joe Pitka, who's really great, but then they didn't have faith in his ability, and I think the studio kind of took over, and everybody was putting in their 2 cents, and they went back and did some reshoots, and it sort of did turn out to be a film that wasn't anybody's particular point of view. I think the screenwriter took her name off of the script. But I'm fond of that movie. I like it myself.
Okay. Now, with Woody Allen, he's famous for the secrecy on his sets.
Right.
Yeah. Now, what kind of forms does that take for you?
Well, when I first got the script, when I went in an audition, I knew nothing about the character. And he said, will you read for me? And he gave me 12 pages. And I was like, okay. And I didn't have any idea who she was. But I could kind of guess from her vernacular, the way that she spoke, that she was a chorus girl from the 20s, not very bright. It's really easy because his character is in his writing. And after they told me I got the part, I didn't get the script for another month. And then when I got it, there was a note on it saying, Woody would very much appreciate if you did not discuss this script with anybody. And of course, it's very hard because everyone's fascinated by Woody Allen and everybody loves his movies and everyone wanted to know the story. And after I did the movie, everyone wanted to know what it was like to work with Woody. And so I was always like trying to say, gee, what would he not mind if I said? And I would usually say very vaguely, well, it's about flappers and it's set in the 20s. Flappers and gangsters and it's set in the 20s. And I was thinking, oh, I hope Woody doesn't hear that I said that. But on the set, basically, he's just really, he wasn't anal about it. I mean, I got the note saying Woody doesn't want you to talk about the movie, but it wasn't like every day they frisk you down to make sure you're not leaving with like pages or anything, and he didn't like every day say, and remember, never say anything to anybody. It was very loose about it. It was just understood.
I interviewed Leslie Ann Warren a few weeks ago.
I just finished working with her
really?
on Bird of Prey in Bulgaria.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we were talking about the fact that she had played a lot of ditzy characters, and that sometimes people think in real life that she's not bright, and she's a very intelligent woman. Do you ever have that problem when you...
I have that problem a lot, and it makes me feel like if I was really as stupid as some of my characters, I wouldn't even be able to function. I wouldn't be able to get out of bed in the morning. And I think in New York a lot more they understand that if you're an actor, that you're acting. And when I come to New York, I can go and audition for anybody. I can audition for Medea or, you know, any characters that I want to audition for. But in Los Angeles, and I think it's more the case, a lot of times people do just play themselves, that they think that I really am the way that I am on film. And it's very frustrating because it's hard to battle that perception. And, you know, I'm sure this movie isn't going to help. But, oh, we don't want to cast her. She's a really bad actress. I saw that Bullets over Broadway. She doesn't know what masochistic means.